Fredberg, and on my couch,
Hey, I moved from that side of the stage to this side of the stage. I'm so happy to be here.
Speedrunning couches. All right, let's just get started. This is, actually, this is the 13th birthday for this game. It came out 13 years ago. So on 3, can we get a happy birthday from the crowd? So 1, 2, 3, happy birthday! All right, and now we're gonna count down from 3 again to get started. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right.
All right,
Good
so
luck.
as I just said, Platformer came out 13 years ago today. For the start of this run, it's going to be a run and jump platformer. We're going to try to get to Bandage Girl. Bandage Girl's our girlfriend. Dr. Fetus is like the enemy. You can kind of see him for a split second there. He kidnapped Bandage Girl.
You're flying through the levels too fast. I can't see anything.
Yeah. So this is 106%. We're going to beat all of the levels in the game. We're going to collect, you already saw some bandages. We're going to collect all of those. There's these warp zones. We're going to do all of these. We're going to do everything the game has to offer, even the really super hard stuff.
What's with the extra 6%? Why isn't it just 100?
I will get to that in a minute, but that is a very good question.
I'll just have to sit here in anticipation. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's a great question, but it'll make sense when like the glitch level comes up, because right now I just say that and it doesn't mean anything. But yeah, these warp zones are 3 levels. In general, they have 3 levels and 2 bandages, and we're going to go through these as quickly as possible. As you do in speedruns.
Yeah.
And so with these, you're basically locked as playing Meat Boy. One of the cool things about 106 is you actually have a bunch of guest characters, something really unique to really platformers in general. They all have different mechanics, so we're going to be using a few of those characters to really help this run fly by. So this game also has, I don't remember the exact number, but something like 320 levels in general that we're doing in 90 minutes or less. So a lot of these, there's going to be crazy strats, crazy fast. There's not time to explain all of the things that's happening just because, you know, I don't know. I can't explain a level in 6 seconds.
No.
It's kind of difficult. But, you know, a lot of stuff. So right here, actually, I'm going to do something interesting where I'm going to land our ending level on the ground and I'm jumping on the air there. And that's a thing called storage jump. I'm doing that in combination with a thing called auto jump, which lets me jump on every single frame. So there's a lot of like background tech to this. It's very simple in terms of running and jumping, but there's a lot more stuff in the background that I'll get to in a second. But really quick, there's another type of warp zone, character warp zone. This is Commander Video from the Bit Trip series. He's really cool. Unfortunately, he's in this run for like 15 seconds, and that's...
Is this it? This is the only time we see him?
Yeah, this is all that's it. Bye, Commander Video. Adios.
Funny.
But yeah, so back to, I guess, some of the tech. So auto jump, when you see me pause the game, like right here, it's not that I'm buffering an input, but I'm actually doing a trick that lets me jump on every single frame possible. So you just press the jump button, pause the game, let go of the jump button, unpause the game, and so then you're jumping every frame possible. You can think of it like a turbo button in a way, but it's actually a lot better. Because what you do is every single time it's possible to jump, you will jump. And you will
jump.
Yeah, and so you don't have to, like, think of how you would jump normally. You press the jump button, let go, and then jump again. This game, you would never do the part where you...
You don't have to let go, right?
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
Jump. That sounds really nice.
So even
How difficult is that to pull off? Is that like a very difficult strat? Is it not too difficult to do? Or?
It's pretty easy. It's straightforward. It's when it gets to second nature after a while.
Yeah, of course.
Especially with just remapping the pause button over to my right bumper makes it like
pretty consistent for you.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, so some of the warp zones, they have this like retro aesthetic, which is cool. All in all, the light version of levels, which actually I should probably explain what that is. It'll make sense in a second when I get there. But the first 20 levels that you go through in a chapter are called light levels. And you have to get that by a certain A+ time, and if you are able to do that, you unlock the dark version, and those are basically harder remixed versions of them. So you see those, they're all red and they have the A+ on it, so we're having to make sure that we beat it in a certain amount of time.
That makes sense.
And we're gonna come back to this actually, and after we beat the boss and get those dark ones.
That's also nice for the casual experience. I feel like it encourages you to do the levels over again and get better, and then you unlock something for it.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's awesome.
And they're like perfect for that casual experience too. Fortunately for speedrunning, they're actually like really straightforward.
Yeah.
As long as you have a strat, you're gonna hit those. And this is the first boss of the game, already right at it. This is Lil Slugger. It's basically an auto scroller, but we can just go to the end of the level as quickly as we can.
Nice.
And just kind of chill.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're hanging out. You're clearly very far ahead of the boss at this point that we don't even see them on screen anymore.
We can just kind of chill here. So, yeah, pretty straightforward boss. One fun thing is you can do this and just go over the top of him. Technically, whenever it touches him, you're supposed to die, but once it starts that animation,
Well,
you don't.
nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, sweet.
All right, so now we're going to go back to Forest because that's only 57% complete. We need each of these chapters to be 100% complete, and we're going to go do these dark versions of these levels. And what we're going to try to do is also, it's RNG whether it pops up, but we want something called Glitch Girl, and that's going to bring up a glitch level, and that's the, 6 in 106, because there's 6 of these. One for the first 6 chapters.
Okay.
And the chance of it popping up is basically your chapter completion percentage divided by 2001. So technically, as the further you get along, you get a slightly better chance of it happening. But it's pretty low per level that it'll pop up. It's like 3 to 5%. All in all, going through it, it means that you have basically a 50% chance of it popping up. And not all levels are actually created equal. Some levels are going to be much faster to get Glitch Girl than others.
Okay. So I'm sure that's an important part of the routing is trying to make sure you get that as soon as possible and pretty consistently.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but you sort of can't route it. You just have to just sort of hope that the luck is there.
Yeah.
There is something that I'll be doing in Rapture that does route it to get possibly better RNG, but even so, it's not really that much of a time save measure.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So this level would be one where I would love to have Bandage Girl on, because there's a level when you have it through a warp zone, which I'm going to unlock here. You'll notice that I'm going to have to play this level, and then I'm going to play it again after I beat the warp zone. If you get Glitch Girl there, you only have to beat the level, and then you don't have to play it again to get the warp zone.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is a big time save. For this level, it would be like 6 or 7 seconds, which...
Absolutely.
Whenever I say that, like, oh, it's a huge time save. It's monumental. It's 9 seconds. It just feels...
I was learning this the other day, and they're like, it's really important time save. 0.5 seconds. Like, I can't deal with you. I can't with this.
It's true, though.
It's the same.
Like, especially any percent of this game, if there's a half-second time save, it's like, that is notable.
No, it is. I mean, and these games have been routed and run so much that it really is a big deal, especially at your level. Like, you're incredibly high-level speedrunner of this game.
For sure. All right, right here, I'm going to go for this tricky strat where I'm going to, like, just get the bandage. Oh, no, we hit the top of that corner there. But you want to not hit the corner there, and then you can skip a cycle here, but now we're going to have to wait for this guy.
Waiting in my speedrun?
I know. It's more likely than you think. But, all right, well, there's another one right here where we're going to try to get in front of a saw. Let's see if we can do it. Oh
my gosh, that was great.
All right.
I'm always terrified. This game, like, the character's so slippery in this game compared to a lot of the platformers I played. It always scares me.
Oh, nice. We got Glitch Girl. You can see it over there. There's actually 2 Bandage Girl, but you can see it early on. And when there's multiple... I don't even know how to explain how there's multiple Bandage Girls in this level. I was about to, but I don't know.
You know what?
Wonky game.
It's fine.
But yeah, this is the glitch level. Cool. It is just the bonus level. This one's like 10 seconds long, so there's not much going on it, but they're just glitched out levels. So that's good RNG. We started at the run.
Great.
Really good. So now we're just going to finish this one off strong. If, let's say, we were to have finished this and not gotten it, we would have gone to a level that basically allowed us to retry it really quickly, and then we would just wait until Bandage Girl pops up, or Glitch Girl pops up, because it shows up basically every single time you load a level is when you have the possibility for it. All right, let's see if I can get this cycle. I don't think so. I'll wait here.
Super fair, super fair.
All right, and that's already Forest. So we're going to be moving on to Hospital. So as happens in platformers, the more chapters that go on, the more mechanics that are added onto your game. Or maybe not mechanics, but, well, no, I guess mechanics. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I don't know the terminology.
More stuff is happening. That's all.
Exactly.
Come on, we don't need to get specific about
Exactly. So this has the piles of needles. It's going to have later on. Okay. Let's get this. This is so tough. Let me get it.
It looks like,
Oh my
nice
gosh,
job.
I got it.
Nice
Third try.
job.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to have, what does it have? Fans on this next level. That's what I was leading up to. And these...
Listen, you're having to play the game and explain all at the same time. You're doing a great job.
Okay, there we go. And these fans will push you across. And so these are a pretty big mechanic of this. Right here, we're going to go across. We're going to fall down, hopefully right into this bandage. Nope, but we got to move it back up.
That was quite close.
Getting it back on the way up is like, oh, whoops. Getting on the way up is just as fast. So we got it.
Nice job.
And yeah, so the first 20 minutes of this, 30 minutes of this is going to be all Meat Boy, which is, or not all Meat Boy, mostly Meat Boy, which is cool. I love Meat Boy. He's fast, he's slippery, he's red. What else could you ask for? But we're getting really close to unlocking characters, and that's when it's going to get good. But we're going to play a second character that's not Meat Boy here, and another one. This is Jill from the game Mighty Jill Off. Pretty good. I don't know. It's from like 2006. It's very, like this whole game is like sort of like a, it's putting respect to these like very old school Flash and Game Maker games.
I love the references. I think
yeah,
really
I think
great.
it really gives like the heart and soul of the game is that kind of thing. So this one in particular is a very like, I imagine most people have not played the game, but it's cool that it's in there. Unfortunately, we also will not see Jill for the rest of the run, so bye, Jill.
Bye, Jill.
Okay. Let me think.
You think this is the Jill time maybe for donation?
I think so.
All right.
Thank you so much. Just a heads up, by the way, the Super Meat Boy bonus glitch any percent run donation incentive just got met.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much,
We didn't even get to ask about the progress on it. Y'all are too fast.
Yeah, you guys, all you all did really well. So just a quick donation reading. So $20 from Comet625. Shout out to Shredbird. We got $50 from Crimson Dakota with no comment. Thank you so much, though. $5 from Hypnotic. I think we shared like one mutual event in the past, but Shredbird, you're possibly the funniest speed freak on social media. What an awesome, what an awesome pairing for this run. Good luck, Shredberg and Court. Have you got the Meat Boy rug with you? We got $15 from Mom6226. Glad to be able to view GDQx this weekend. Thanks to the organizers, participants, and runners for making this event possible. Good luck, gamers.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for the donations.
So right here, I'm going to do a thing that's called timer glitch. So if you look at the very top of the level, it's going to just stay at 0.00.
Right.
And so I talked about we want to beat the levels before that A+ time. And for the most part, really straightforward to do. There's a few of them that are not. And this one has a bandage, and so we got to go back and forth on this level. So doing it normally, we would not be able to hit that A+ time.
Sure.
So what we're able to do is basically pretend like we're going to exit the game and then go out, and the timer will stop. You do have to pause the game before the timer starts, so that it'll stay at 0.00, but it just glitches out the timer.
That's cool.
Yeah, it saves overall in the run probably like a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds pretty significant over time. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a really good time save overall, and also lets us just not play the same level twice, which I think is good for like, I don't know, the
players, I mean,
Yeah.
and the viewers. It's like you already did this level, not having to do it again. That's really nice.
Exactly. So true. Yeah, this one I'm going to try to get like right on this guy's butt. Oh no, I went up way early. Yeah, I was close.
That was nice. That was nice.
All right, another one here. I'm gonna get right in this guy's face.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Got it.
That was clean. Very nice.
Yeah, just in general with this game, there's one thing that's really nice about 106 is like any percent you mess up, the run is so short that it's like, okay, run's kind of like over, or I need to play perfect. 106, you have like a lot of room to go for things that are like really challenging, and if you mess it up, it's like, hey, that's fine. The run is 90 minutes long. Like you'll find that time save later on.
Yep, that's why I like longer categories like that. A little bit more room, and you get to see a lot more of the game. The music in this area is really good.
Oh, this entire soundtrack is really
fantastic.
good. I think that it is one reason why this game has like such. Well, first of all, the game's really good, but also that soundtrack is just like one of the best.
Very
indie
memorable.
soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every single one is a banger. Every single person has like their own thought on what the best track is, because like, you know, they're all good. It also has 2 soundtracks as well.
Oh.
Not in the version I'm playing, but you can play one that has like a newer one. It's a little bit like, it's hotly debated on like which one, if it's even like a good soundtrack, which they're wrong, it is. All right, going for a skip right here. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, right before those go in there. That saves like
Nice.
6 seconds.
Wow. The thing about this is that Shredberg is making it look way too easy. You are just killing all of these strats. It's been fantastic to watch so far. Great job.
For sure. All right, we're gonna try to go like just a hole in one right here. There's a little like crevice we're trying to go in.
Okay. Oh. Trying
always-
to get that without even being able to see it.
I'm gonna be honest, even when I get that, it's super fun. But I almost never save time on it because I never expected.
You're always just like, oh man, I made it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm just like, oh, don't
I
mess
didn't
it up
move.
now that I'm here. All right, this is the second boss. This is Chad. There's actually a pretty big skip that I'm going to be doing here. So normally it's going to go up to this section. Next, it's going to stop in the middle. and it's going to go back and forth. But if we grab this key early enough, we can make sure that the screen keeps going. And so that looks like it's like, oh, okay, you just jump up there. But there's actually a death plane that's just like right above off screen if Meat Boy goes off camera. So it's really tight, actually. So that's a big time save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to be going now into, unlike what we did in Forest where we went right back, right now we want to go into Salt Factory instead of going back to Dark Hospital. And really the big reason for this is we're going to be unlocking a character that's going to be just much faster for Dark Hospital. So the routing just makes it make sense.
That's nice.
Okay, well, I messed up. We did get to see Alien Hominid for a second. That was pretty cool.
God, what a cameo.
I know. But unfortunately, I messed it up. So we need to, on this level, timer glitch to get this bandage.
Yep.
You go in this level as Alien Hominid because normally when you enter in with just Meat Boy, you're not able to pause before the timer starts, which is important for timer glitch. So you enter in as Hominid, which just adds in an extra like 1 second versus, you know, if you go in as Meat Boy, it takes like 2 or 3. So one of these routing, like very minor time
It's a very funky time save that you think about.
This whole chapter is routed in a way that has funky time save, which we'll be seeing in like a minute, where we're going to be going like back and forth for what feels like no reason, but there's a good reason for it. But right now, this is the most hype part of the run. We get to play as Joseph from Machinarium.
All right.
He's my favorite of this. He's got...
So cute.
He is the cutest, for sure, in the run. He's got this super jump ability.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Basically, what it does is it adds a... it adds to your vertical speed. So normally what the game expects you to do is to jump, let go of the button. And so unless you're at the peak of your jump, it will make you stop going up. So it makes your velocity 0, unless you're already at the peak.
And that seems super important for those kinds of levels. They're much more vertical than a lot of other levels have had.
But for that one, we actually have 2 jump buttons. So if you press the jump buttons like one right after another, right after the jump, you get a maximum jump.
Okay, wow.
So obviously jumping right off the ground, you have your max speed off of the ground, and pressing another jump button right after that, make sure that you get the maximum height there. We're gonna do a stupid thing right here where that actually has 2 bandage girls on that level. Again, I don't know why, but it does. So actually right off screen is another bandage girl. So it looks like I just ran to my death, but no, I was actually being very smart. Oh no, oh whoops. Okay.
In general, if you're watching a speedrun and you ask, why are they doing that? It's for good reason, I would say.
Sometimes.
Or you just horribly missed a strat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That happens often enough for me, though, to where, I don't know, sometimes they're right.
50-50.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that warp zone is too fast. But like I was saying, we went back, and normally you wouldn't want to do that. But there's these 3 levels right here. All of them are like really fast with Joseph, which is pretty rare, actually, and you'll see why when I unlock Nyjah in a few minutes. They're almost always really fast with Nyjah. This one with Nyjah is just a little bit slower. This one is probably faster, but it's like not noticeable. And all 3 of these have bandages. And so I maybe didn't explain it thoroughly, but the more bandages you get, the more characters you get. We want to get 50 bandages as quickly as possible so that we can get to Nyjah. And each chapter has 20. The light sides have 11, the dark sides will have 9. And so we're basically going and stealing 3 of them from those dark levels. And we're gonna end up basically not wasting much time going to unlock it. Going back and forth there like wastes like 5 seconds, but that time is more than made up for when we go and use Nyjah. Oh my goodness.
That's like a fun routing quirk too, I think, where it's not just the same every time. If we do all the light levels, then we do all the dark levels. Like,
it's really, I like it a lot that there's just some back and forth there. And plus it gives Joseph a few more levels because like he deserves more.
He deserves the world.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The next like 3 levels are all basically like auto scrollers, so probably good for 1 or 2 donations.
All right, sure thing. We got a $250 by Flamethrower with no comment, but thank you so much for that generous donation. We have a $785 donation from Nathan Matman. Such a great speedrun.
Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that donation. It's so generous.
Okay, right here, there's a skip right here. We're gonna try to go right under this saw. Let's go. No, I died.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna let you all in on a secret there. I was gonna pretend this strat was really difficult. I was gonna pretend it was so hard, but it's actually not. But you know what happened? I distracted myself. Okay, now I'm not even gonna go for it. I distracted myself
It
there
was like
too.
2 different levels of meta thinking, and then you actually failed the easiest.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is not like the easiest thing in the world. Like, it takes some thought and lining it up, but like, I don't know. The second time it was the blood on the saw that messed it up
Yeah, that was
because
scary.
it's simple enough to where I'm not used to the blood being there. But I was gonna pretend like it was super
You
hard.
played yourself there.
I did, I know. The joke's on me. Classic. All right, we're only a few levels away. Unfortunately, we're going back to Meat Boy for the rest of this chapter. Oh no. Okay. That level, if you get that messed up, it is such a nightmare. Oh, I did the wrong strat. Let's do the right strat here.
Like, how impactful is, like, when you die, the cycles changing? Are entry cycles and death cycles all the same? Does it make a difference when, if you're dying and have to reset?
It's the same, fortunately.
That's good.
You don't have to worry about that. There are differences between the character spawn animations. That makes a difference, but obviously we're just routing this as one different character. We're not gonna go in and do a different one, but it can throw you off if you're like, there's like 4 different versions of Meat Boy in here. Like the ones that you play in the warp zones are actually like, they have different spawn animations, and you can actually unlock and play them in these, and they spawn much quicker, so you can use those in ILs to like beat cycles, but other than that, not useful.
Not in the long term, like for full
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, that makes
So normally this is like a big race that we're doing, but we just go to the side and skip it.
I love that.
You actually need to do something that's called sprint jump, which is sort of the opposite of how it sounds. Instead of holding sprint while you're jumping, you let go of sprint as you're jumping, and then you press sprint. And what that does is basically you go tighter to the wall. And so instead of hitting a death plane off screen, we're able to stay in it just enough in order to skip that whole boss. And that saves like 20 seconds, one of the biggest time saves in the run.
Kind of reminds me of how like a regrab in Super Mario would be. It's like you take off the sprint and then sprint again, and it helps you do a little bit different momentum that the game wasn't expecting.
It is basically like the same in terms of input. The same. It's like if you're neutraling in Celeste, it would be the same thing as well.
Similar concept. Yep.
All right, good news. We have Joseph back for a couple levels. Huge. This is going to be the end of Joseph here in a minute, but we do have. I know.
No.
All right, if we get Glitch Girl right here, though, this would be so cool. It would mean one level less of Joseph, though. All right, let's see. Oh, no.
Okay.
So that is one thing that we're looking for, the Glitch Girl RNG on this one as well.
Yep. Makes sense.
And I believe after this one, we're going to be at 48 bandages, so we're actually only 2 away from getting Nyjah, and that's when things in this run get pretty crazy.
I'm excited
right now,
to see it.
Yeah, right now, run and jump, you know, you've seen a platformer before, you know how those go.
Maybe one.
Yeah, with Nyjah, I've never seen another character in a platformer that works like Nyjah. And fortunately also, this game is just a little bit rough around the edges enough to really have some fun strats to use.
Absolutely.
But we just have a couple more levels with Meat Boy. The one after, oh no. I messed up here because I didn't get the jump there. But yeah, these next 2 levels also have bandages. It's really fortunate, and one of the reasons why we do this later is that a lot of the bandages that are in this, in Dark Hospital, are really early on. So, all right, right there, we just go out of bounds. Okay, fine. We just go out of bounds enough. Again, not hitting that kill plane. This time a little bit slower. I actually don't know how I got it so fast last time. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you can't see where you are for that, so it seems pretty precise.
Yeah,
nice job.
You have to, like, right when you start falling down, you have to go back towards the wall. And so this is Nyjah, just a dashing character. You get the dash back when you hit the ground, wall, the ceiling, whatever. And you can also do, like, mid-air spins. You can clip through walls.
Wow.
These levels go by, like, just so quickly because you're just skipping so much of this. Yeah. Oh, whoops, there we go. We got a float that was not on. Oh gosh, go. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so the way
it's really hard to control.
It definitely has a skill floor that is pretty high compared to almost any character I've ever played. One wonky thing about it is most dash characters, right? You point the direction of where the character goes, you press the dash button, and that's where they go. And this, none of that is true. None of that statement is correct. So first of all, how you get what your speed is after your dash is dependent on what your speed is before your dash and what type of dash you did. So you'll notice when I dash, there's like a bubble that pops up, and that like resets your speed. Sometimes we don't want that to happen.
Sure.
And basically how the dash works is it adds in like a vector to it, a two-dimensional vector. I hope you guys took linear algebra.
I'm just listening to your lecture right now. I didn't know I was showing up
this
for
was
class
a prerequisite.
Today, thank you, Professor Shredberg.
Yeah, no problem. A two-dimensional vector that's added to your pre-existing two-dimensional velocity vector. And so, like, if you're falling down, you can actually have a dash that goes downward instead of up like most of them are.
This is wild to watch. I'm still, like, I can't predict where you're going to be going.
Oh, whoops. I messed this up. All right, no, we're fine. Cool.
Nice.
So for this one, we're actually going to try to do a thing that's called a super dash. Let's see if I get it. Yep, I did. And so basically, that's a dash that gives me more height and sometimes more, like, horizontal speed. And essentially, it means that I didn't have that bubble to pop up in order to... oh, no, I messed it up. It just gives me more speed. So it's a frame-perfect dash, though. So you have to... I try to do it to where I only press the dash button. Let's go! No, do not die. Do not die.
Please.
Okay, this is probably the best RNG you can get. That's awesome.
Oh, yes. You got so excited you almost died there.
Oh my gosh, I stressed myself so much. That's a huge time save on that one. I say huge, it's like 2 seconds.
No,
but
that's huge, okay?
It's huge.
Come on.
It's monumental. Never seen before.
You could have said 5 minutes and I was like, I believe you.
I was not going to hit estimate if I didn't get that RNG. let's be real. But yeah, that basically saves me going into another level again. Now I just exit and I go to... we're going to hell, chapter 4.
We're going to hell, all right.
Yeah, this is when things get real fun, especially with Nyjah. Casually, this is when the game gets really, really difficult, I think, notoriously. With Nyjah, actually, I think that it makes the game a little bit easier once you have, like, minimal control.
Yeah.
Because you can do a lot of, like, skips and things. You're not really having to deal with a lot of the intended mechanics of the game. And it really does play really well with Nyjah. Like, we're able to climb that really fast.
You give a lot of flexibility in routing with this.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really nice. The game's just not expecting you to have enough bandages for this character, right? Is kind of it?
So even casually, if you're going to get this character, a lot of people think this character is not very good. And I understand where they're coming from because it's very difficult to control.
Hard. Yeah, of
yeah, it's very hard to control. But once you get it down, that's good. Got to get that there in order to get an A+, so that's good.
Once you have a base level understanding of the character, the potential is really high.
Yeah, I started, I was really afraid of Nyjah with 106. It took me a bit to actually like add it to the category because it is really difficult to learn. And an already difficult category.
This is a very difficult category, absolutely.
So it really, though, it took me like 3 hours to start saving time with Nyjah, so it was very nice at first. This is one that when I found out you could do this, it blew my mind. Those aren't active unless they're shooting, so you can just like jump on those fireballs.
On the wall.
Yeah, you just hold left the whole time, and you'll never die. It's awesome.
That's great. Ooh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, and so a lot of things with Nyjah, I'm pretty sure this went from, I think my splits on this is like a 5.5 minute split for this, and with like Meat Boy, a really good split would be like 6.5 minutes.
Okay.
So it's one where like every single split it is like that. You're just getting it. You're just not able to get the type of speed. You're not able to do skips like this that save like 3 seconds.
I love that.
There we go. This one, I'm trying to hit the ceiling there off of one of the dashes. That's something that a super dash can do. I'm going to try to do you know what? No, we're not going to do it. You can clip through things.
Clip in there? Yeah.
Okay, so here's where I'm going to get into the wonkiness of this game. It only works a third of the time. It depends on the length of your frame. Some frames are like 16, some frames are 17. It has
All
to
frames are not created equal?
No. I know. It's so sad. Okay, we messed this up. Let's go. It's 12 seconds is the A+. We got it. Cool.
All right, nice.
Normally I play on Linux, but this is the first Windows run I've done in a while. And what's really cool about Linux is the eyeballs will disappear. And that you might be like, well, that's not relevant to this run. Why are you talking about it? It's because I was really excited for that eyeball to disappear because it does it like half the time. And so I just really wanted to say it. But if you ever were curious about auto jump as well and been like, oh, how fast is it? You can. This warp zone is like a perfect example of it. You just see like how fast Meat Boy is just flying up. This next level, we're gonna use it in order to skip a couple saw cycles. Oh no, okay, or we're gonna die. And we're gonna do it this time.
This time for sure. Yeah.
There we go.
It's a great place to see it. How you just, you just get to jump over and over again. It's great.
Yep, and then right here, so we're just like right behind it.
Nice.
Saves a lot of time in the run. And so while I am gonna play Meat Boy on this level because I'm much more consistent with it, in general, once you get Nyjah, you're almost never using anybody else. It's almost all Nyjah, all the time, which is, for variety's sake, not my favorite thing. For speedrunning's sake, it is awesome.
It's sick.
Yeah.
It is very fun to watch because I'm just not expecting what you're going to be able to do with it, and it's really, really neat.
Okay, so
that was so sad.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to clip through. Oh no, okay. So you have to do a super dash there, and you clip through the ceiling. It'll make sense when it happens. Sometimes this level does not behave on me.
It does
right
not
here, I dashed a little too
want
early.
to.
There we go.
And
we got the bandage, and so we go through it. So normally this strat is really good because we beat it in 11 and a half, whatever seconds, and the A+ is 12, so it really saves some time, but there didn't work out because...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was being a little silly.
It definitely was. So these turnarounds in there and that stuff that you'll see, it's like 6 or 7 frames that you have in order to do these turnarounds. So they're fairly tight in what you need to do on there.
Sure.
We get another guest character in here is Fly Wrench. I believe this character actually guested in this game before the game Fly Wrench came out. So the mechanics are like, if anybody has played Fly Wrench, it does not play like that at all.
That's so interesting. So Fly Wrench from Super Meat Boy first. I mean.
Yeah, I think that there was like maybe like a Flash game or something with it. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Fly Wrench lore expert.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the information is out there for those who are interested.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fortunately, in just a bit, this has my favorite boss in this game, and you'll see why in a minute. It is very, very, very easy. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Watch Mojo has this on its top 10 hardest bosses. So
quote from Shredberg. It is very, very, very easy.
We're going to see if Watch Mojo is right or if I'm right. So we're going to stand right here. We're going to jump 3 times. Okay. We got to jump. That's jump 1. This is jump 2.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to slam its head. It's going to do something. I'm going to take out my phone right now. I'm going to get my camera ready for this.
Oh, we're going to take a picture?
We are going to take a selfie.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to wait until after it does a thing right here so I don't like die on that while taking the picture.
Is it third jump time?
It is third jump time right here.
Wow.
All right, and it's going to slam its head down, and we're going to take a selfie right here. What's up? All right, we got it.
Wow.
Cool. GDQ selfie.
That's the most impressive thing I've seen you do all day, is take that selfie.
Thank you. I'm not great at taking pictures, so probably honestly true. Facts. Yeah, and this is the boss. So I think Watch Mojo's wrong and I'm right.
I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, we deserve a round of applause for that one.
All right, next we're going up into Rapture, and Rapture is notoriously sort of casually very difficult. For a while, I was like, oh, actually, Rapture's not too bad, but this has a warp zone that probably people are thinking like, oh man, this took me hours to beat. And I used to be like, oh no, I can get that first try most of the time, but I added in a strat that is like the hardest thing I've ever done in this game.
Classic.
That I'm gonna try to get done. I'm gonna give myself like a minute to do it, and if I don't, I'll have to do the slow strat, but I'm really hoping. It's really cool.
Yeah, I wanna see it. I'm a believer,
But until then, it's like 20 seconds away.
Okay.
But there's probably time for a donation.
Yeah, quick donation here.
Sure thing. We got $50 from Chris S97, and we need the crowd to say happy birthday. Happy 13th birthday, Super Meat Boy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you for that donation. All right, are we approaching scary time?
We are. It is. It is the kid. First level is fine. It's the second level that I'm going to be going on have a big skip for. I mean, the first level, look, I'm not saying it's easy. It's very difficult. Look at all these spikes. Kid from I Want to Be the Guy. very fun. But it's the second one where you have 4 elevators. I'm gonna try to skip these first 2.
Okay.
And this saves like 8 seconds. Okay, that's a good start. Oh my God.
Nice job.
Hold up, this is not a joke, folks. I know I'm like Boy Who Cried Wolf.
No, I was watching you practice this as we were setting up. Like, I know this stuff.
Okay. There's no way I got this. That's awesome. Let's go. That's so huge.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, let's get this. Let's do Deathless Good. Let's get this.
Nice job. That was sick.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
You got the part you were
Yeah,
excited
that
about,
part. That
okay?
part's crazy. I was. This run is now a success.
I'm so happy.
This game could crash
awesome.
10 times. I could be overestimated. I don't care. This was a success for me.
I-
Just based off of that.
That was great. That was really clean.
All right. Yeah, now the rest of this run's
Yeah, now
cake.
you're
Like, what else
chilling.
is
I
there?
mean, whatever.
That was the thing that I was most worried about, was getting that. There, you have to grab that key. If that key hits go, it just will go into nowhere. So if you miss it, that's it. But yeah, now it's one of those things where, you know, you're just like not expecting it. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna explain how that is, but
You
now
just got it. It was
yeah,
no
I flustered
problem.
myself.
I love that. That's always how it goes, right? The thing you prepare for the most, it's like, okay, it stresses you out so much. You're like, all right, I got it. And then something else silly will get you.
I know. It was the first thing that I practiced today, and I was like not getting it for like 5 minutes straight. And I was just like, oh my goodness gracious, this
Like,
is gonna be
maybe
so
it's not
bad.
meant to be.
I
don't
know.
if
I'm
I
like,
should go for it.
I know. And then I get it first try. That's awesome. It was like, it really stressed me out too. Okay, we're gonna try to get into this little whole thing.
Oh,
It doesn't.
I see.
Oh my, if you can go. There we go.
It was being rude a little bit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the way that Nigel's speed works is sometimes it's just not gonna be super consistent in getting in there, but we got it.
Yeah, nice. This has been
no.
a really clean run. This has been a really, really clean run.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's really nice with Nyjah is that it's just so fast. Well, I mean, this game in general is so fast that all the mistakes that you have, they don't necessarily. You expect these mistakes to happen, and you just got to go fast and forget about it, and not jump into saws like that.
We just forget about it. You just said that. It's all
Exactly.
good.
The deaths on warp zones, not including character warp zones, are much worse than regular deaths because you have this life screen that pops up. So you really, that's the death that you really want to try to be a bit more consistent on. Because instead of losing like a half second or so on like an animation, you're losing like 3 seconds just on animations alone. It doesn't matter how fast, like, or how long into the level you got. Okay, this level is like one of the wonkiest because whenever I do it, I'm just kind of not sure what. I mean, I guess that what I did is what they expected you to do. I don't know if you like, especially with speedrunning, do you ever like, after a while speedrunning something, you're like, what did they actually?
What do they actually really want me to do?
What did
here?
they
Yes.
intend?
And then there are times where I'll be so stuck on doing the speed strat only. I don't know. I'll be like, okay, I got to give up on this. I don't know how to beat it normally anymore.
Yeah, there was a thing in Celeste where I remember that there's this room in Temple where I always had like such trouble on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wait, they expect you to like jump back over here onto the wall. I've never done it like this.
I've never done that.
Yeah. So it's really easy to just get like speedrun brain.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, just like barely not touching those
Nice.
maggots.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep.
whew.
This one is like, you just normally, there's like a whole section there that you just don't even get to see. It's like a 20-second level. We're just going across, dashing through it, making sure these saws don't go into us.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, so coming up though, we do have a boss, and this is like, for 106, there's RNG all over the place. It's kind of not as big of a deal. For any percent, it is like the bane of speedrunning in general. It's just RNG. Basically, where there's going to be 3 worms, there's like a 50% chance that one of them per cycle will jump on the first cycle. It's crazy RNG. Oh my goodness, I just dashed into a spot.
No, yeah. It happens.
I was just trying to do it like right when that popped back up, but I didn't. But we're gonna try to get, man,
Jeez.
there we go. Okay. The problem was I was doing the beginning slow, and so then I had to do like a backup. And so now we're just gonna not do it slow. There we go. Yeah, see?
Nice.
Ah,
Now we're just not going to do it slow. That sounds
Yeah.
like a good plan for a speed run.
if you ever think that going slower is gonna be better,
Wrong.
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 Okay. I missed the dash there. With a lot of these strats, you're really like dashing as soon as you can off of those, because if you start falling, you just won't get it. And that partly has to do with, obviously, like you don't have the same positioning, but you can also have like a higher downward speed, and so that means you're not gonna dash as high up. But yeah, this is Larry. We're gonna do this pause strat. Okay, we're gonna pause it early so it doesn't matter anyways. That was trying to group them together, and so possibly two can jump on the first set, but that's not gonna matter. We're basically just gonna wait until these jump. You'll notice that there's like two types of cloud. One of them's like a dark one, and then one of them's this like light cloud. When it's a light cloud, it's never gonna jump. It's just gonna go straight up like right here. If it's a dark cloud, that means there's a 50% chance that it will jump. So basically there's a 25% chance that each one of these will jump. It can go on as long as it wants.
Okay.
There's no like, yeah.
There's no like fail safe, like they'll give it to you, just
yeah,
what it is.
It's not like, oh, okay, after 10 times it's gonna jump every single time. Yeah, that RNG is what that's bad RNG, I think.
Okay.
But it happens. We got the 220X glitch girls, so you know.
Yeah, that's saving us like 5 minutes or whatever.
Exactly. So that doesn't matter. So now we're going
The
to
end.
yeah, we're gonna go beat the game real quick. So
Wow.
for the next actually like let's see, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, we're gonna be playing as Meat Boy.
Sure.
That's only like half true, but we'll see in like 3 minutes there. But yeah, this is the end of the run. This chapter only has 5 levels instead of the regular 20, and the levels are in general a lot longer. That first level, we did a big skip there. That's normally like a 22, 23 second level, but we just like do, I don't know. We do a quick jump and then it doesn't take that long. Nice. As you do in skips.
It just simply doesn't take this long. Wow.
Yeah, you simply make the jump and it is fast.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna be right, oh no.
Oh man.
We wanna be right in front of that one. You need to be really quick in grabbing these keys. Let's see, maybe. No, I knew that one wasn't.
Dang.
I didn't want to like have gotten it, you know? It's like, would you rather have not gone for a strat when you would have gotten it, or
For sure.
not gotten it and have gone for it, you know?
The dilemma.
Is it better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all?
Exactly.
All right, well, normally this takes 13 instead of 21, but that's fine. All right, we're gonna jump under these saw blades. Though, oh no,
Oh,
and we're gonna jump into one really quick.
We're gonna jump into the saw blade.
Just to prove we can.
There we go.
Oh man.
That was scary.
That was, and now I need to do a backup. I messed up on a thing. All right, we're good, we're chilling.
Nice.
So normally on this one here, 6-5, we would grab a key, but we're gonna just do like a quick jump here in the middle, and we're gonna skip that key entirely.
Okay.
We're also gonna jump between these saws.
Whee!
Oh no! Okay, you need to jump really low on that, and I just missed that jump, so fairly tight.
Yeah, it seems like it.
All right, this time, oh no. I'm gonna go back over here.
Yeah, reset it up. Nice.
There we go.
Yeah,
Auto jump there for
ooh.
safety. And now we're gonna go to the final boss. So,
All right.
and that gets us to percentage-wise, like 75%.
Okay, so a lot of percent done.
Yeah. So we're moving through this quickly. I think in terms of time, it's like halfway, but in terms of percent, it's not. And that's because the way that the percentage works, the next chapters coming up are worth much less percentage.
Got it.
But hey, we beat the game.
Yeah.
We're going over those things of saws, which is cool, and that's gonna let us actually beat this like a few seconds quicker. It's also like much safer, and we're gonna chill here. And you know, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be the saws that go past Meat Boy, which you guys have been paying attention. Saws kill Meat Boy.
Oh.
So in theory, right, I should die in a bit when the saws pass me. That's naturally what makes sense. But we're gonna do something here that's gonna make it not kill Meat Boy.
All right.
That's right. We're gonna stand there on top of that button, and the button gives us invincibility. I don't know why the button gives you invincibility, but it does. I think that one of the devs had told me one time, and I don't remember it, but I think that they did it for that skip.
That's very nice.
There's a whole like extra side of that I skipped, and I jumped into like the abyss, and it did the ending cutscene. So
So you beat the game.
Yeah, I beat the game.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know why that's in there, actually. There's like, it's like a dev exit or something, I don't know. Or they didn't think about like the horizontal placement of the end trigger. So we're just able to skip like a whole like 15-second, 10-second climb and going into there. So now we're playing as Bandage Girl, which is really cool.
That is cool.
The mechanics are the exact same as Meat Boy. One of the common questions is like, oh, are the mechanics different? No, it's the exact same.
It's not the exact same. You get to play as a girl. That's a win.
That's true. That's huge.
Yeah.
Also, it's pink.
Yeah. See?
Pink bandage trail, I guess. I don't know if it's still a blood trail.
See, I think both of those things are important. So
That is important.
this may be a good time for a donation or two.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Just want to make a mention, however, we do have a new bid war that opened up for Dark Souls, where you all get to choose the ending, either Dark Lord or Link the Fire. So, you guys choose me. You all choose which is better, and let me know. Okay?
Oh boy. I definitely team Dark Lord.
Yeah.
I've never played that
I've not played the game.
I'm gonna admit something. I feel like it's like silly playing Super Meat Boy at GDQ. I'm actually not that big of a fan of really difficult games. And I know that Dark Souls people are like, oh, it's not that bad, you just gotta learn it. And I played Elden Ring and I played Bloodborne. Just not that big of a fan.
Yeah. I like super difficult games, but I like super difficult platformers. I don't like super difficult action games.
I used to think that, and then I played like some fan games, some like I want to be the guy fan games, and I decided no, I actually am not.
I'm not
that
here
big
for
of a-
this. Super fair.
I'm sorry to all the I want to be the guy fans out there. It's a good game.
I love watching it.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to play that, and I say that as a Kaizo player. Like, it's like another level
Yeah,
above.
I was trying to say the same thing with Kaizo. I like some Kaizo. Other ones, it's just like, oh, no, thank you. I'm not gonna try to get this shell jump after like doing a really difficult like 45-second lead up to it. But it's really fun to watch.
It's so, yeah, I love watching it.
These levels actually, so one like thing about them is their backgrounds are actually like, they correspond, like these sections are like Salt Factory levels. Later on we'll have like Hell background and Rapture background. What does that really mean? Not much, but this is like, it probably would have been in that chapter if that's, you know, some of them are like levels that didn't quite make it into, you know, the base, like any percent part of the video game.
Sure.
All right. Oh no, I missed the key. That should be fine. We're just gonna have to do this again. Oh god.
Oh. This looks tight. All right. Ooh. That
All right.
scared me for a second.
Right here, I'm gonna try to jump right under this thing off of the wall. Okay.
Ooh.
We'll get it next time. There we go.
Nice.
And so that makes the rest of it line up really nicely. We're just like not in any danger at all, but really precise there at the beginning. This level has these orbs, which I know like this was already in Rapture, but I know this level in particular, when people are playing a game, this might be one of the more difficult levels for people, just maintaining balance on this thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I'll tell you one thing, once you have 2,000 hours in the game, actually it's pretty easy. So if you're ever struggling at that,
Just play the game for 2,000 hours.
just play the game for
Yeah.
2,000 hours and
Wow.
you'll actually be good. You'll be
Nice.
fine.
You all learned something new today.
Yep,
Professor Shredberg coming back.
yep. Okay, so Cotton Alley in general, one thing about it is it ends up having these really long levels, especially in Dark Cotton. But this next level coming up, 720, again, very notorious. It's like a 40-second long level. A game where like this run in general, average time is like 10 seconds or
very
less
quick
per level.
levels, yeah.
Yeah, this one is like 40 seconds long. And it has like the hardest part of the level is like at the very end. The way to describe it is none of these jumps individually are like all that difficult, but you're trying to like chain together, keep your momentum going. You're trying to go fast. And then you got these like really precise tiny jumps right here.
Oh, no.
And then that can happen, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really narrow column there.
Yeah, it's really tough, and that is like such a big time loss.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Probably time for a donation with that.
Sounds good.
You know.
Thank you. We do have a $25 from It's Lexi, Shredberg, and Frozen Flygon. Those are my friends. GL 106%. See you at TwitchCon.
Hey, Lexi.
All right, we're gonna clear through this, and then we're gonna get through to dark cotton. Let's go. Actually, I say that, and there's didn't even finish the jump that I had died on.
Yeah, I was like, I think you need to finish the level first. Hold up.
I was right though.
You
So,
did good. You did good.
Light Cotton, honestly, my favorite chapter in this. Dark Cotton, the first half of it is like equally, I think, is good.
Okay.
We'll see the second half is going to be great. It has a lot of really long levels that are essentially like you're just kind of sitting and waiting, you know?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but a lot of precise stuff here. Like this one, you like just doing this like small tap jump. You can't be too big or else
The rhythm of that seems quite difficult to maintain.
it is. You can do a thing where you can go back and forth on this one and it ends up a little bit easier, but like going and doing this ends up saving so much time.
Oh, absolutely.
But it is, and the big problem too is if you end up
nice.
jumping late on one of them,
You're pretty much off for the whole
yeah,
cycle,
you can't jump any, like you're not going to hit the ground faster. Gravity is, you know, only has one speed. So.
Absolutely.
I like this one because you're just jumping back and forth. It's a really fast one. Oh no, well, I messed up the strat, but we can get the backup.
I'm a believer. So is it's set how they move?
It is
So
set
you're
how
able
they
to,
move.
Yeah, so you're able to really make a dependable route here.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry. You can blame me for that one.
no, you're good. I should have practiced this level more. This is one of these, this game in general, I think it's like, there's like a section of strats that like are hard, but once you get it down, like,
You feel comfy with
yeah.
it. Yeah.
And then there are ones where you don't play it for like a day and then it's like you never have done it
It's
ever in your
over.
life. Yeah. And that's what that one is.
Yeah.
When you have it down, it's fine,
You're
but
comfy. It's not
yeah.
a big deal, but then, yeah, absolutely makes sense.
Here we go. We're gonna go through this like really narrow one. Try not to hit these saw blades.
Ooh.
This is one I remember playing casually and I was just like, this feels like just blind luck. Oh.
You gotta just like remember exactly which way you need to go and how far you need to go.
Yeah, and you just can get shot up a little bit faster. It's
You got that air time.
This is one where a lot of people assume, so the achievements in this game are also notoriously difficult because you have to go through these chapters and you have to beat all of the levels consecutively without dying. Really, really hard to do. And that level that I had done, which was 7, 8, X, people think that it's like really tough for that one, but honestly, they think before trying it that it's going to be one of the hardest ones, but it's actually really straightforward.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the achievements in this are... I've never been an achievement person, but like...
I'm not either.
The achievements are... I think that achievements are really good when they are extremely difficult.
Yes.
Like, Crypt of the Necro Dancer has one that's like really hard. I'm never going to get that. I'm never going to get all of the achievements there, but...
It's fun to try. It's fun to give you some motivation to get
It's
back
something
into
to
the game.
dream towards, you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. The next like 3 levels are pretty much auto-scroller. Well, okay. Plus there's a death there. There's a lot of auto-scrollers coming up, so you probably have time for a donation or two.
Thank you so much. We do have $10 from Hoosby. Long-time watcher, first-time donator. Finally catching a Meat Boy run live. Go Shredbird. Woo, woo. We got another $10 from Nana Gear. Shout out to my good friend and Warcraft movie enjoyer, Shredbird.
That's true. I'm a big Warcraft enjoyer. I played since Burning Crusades. You know, always been a mage guy myself. I haven't played since Burning Crusades, actually, but... Xanagir, I hope that your hardcore character is still alive. That's all I know.
That's all we dream of.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorite levels just because of how much variety you have in strats. There's so many skips
Yeah.
there. Right here, we're gonna like just barely squeeze through these lasers.
Jeez, that was terrifying to me.
This next one, this is, okay, so we talked before, it's like, what do they want you to do casually? I don't know what they want you to do casually in this.
Die a lot. That's what
This
we
is
get.
one where like you have
Terrifying.
these 3 things that are going and they shoot these projectiles. I don't know what, we just hide here, which
Huh.
is cool.
I'm assuming they want you to just like keep running around and avoiding the stuff, but I like the sit and jump strat personally.
I do as well. It's just so mean. Like I realize that I'm saying about Super Meat Boy, one of the like meaner games that have, you know, come out, but like that's
You're
just
supposed
so
to do
mean.
there, yeah.
That's just so mean. All
They took
right.
it too far.
They did take it.
That's why
what
they
I'm
gave you
saying.
that little area to just jump and hide. Oh, man.
Okay, we're good. All right, gotta just barely squeeze by these rockets. When you're playing levels like that, it seems as though they're really close, and they are really close, but when you're doing it, it's like you don't even notice the rockets, even though, like, one wrong move. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh.
Everything's
Oh, no.
fine,
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm trying to, like, wrangle these up.
Yeah,
you
you
know
want
what
to
I
get them
mean?
into, like, one blob so you don't have to be thinking about dodging a bunch of different ones, right?
Exactly. So we're going to do this. Okay, we got him.
Okay, now we're chilling.
Okay, we're going to get a chase over here, and so we're going to do a little thing. Should be fine. Yeah.
Oh, nice job.
And so there's actually like a platform underneath it. You can auto jump, you get it. And so that lets you, like, I don't know, get Bandage Girl a half-second faster. It looks scary, but as long as you auto jump, you're fine.
Sure.
The key to this, oh no. I actually think that I might have been too fast there, and I might have hit the tail end of the thing.
Oh,
I don't know.
The thing that goes away.
Yeah. Normally I'll wait a second on part of these, but it's pretty difficult to get that fast. Just going for the IL world record casually. No! There I missed the jump. Oh no. All right, this time for sure.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
Come on,
We're going
come
gamer
on.
mode right now.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer. It's such a tragedy to die all the way at the end.
I know.
All right.
No! All right. We got this.
We got this. We got this.
Crowd, can you give me some energy? I need it right now.
Let's
There
get
we go.
hype. Let's get hype.
Let's go. There we
Okay.
go. Woo! All right, and so this one right here is basically like,
It's the other one backwards.
yeah,
right?
basically,
Okay.
we have these saws above us that are gonna chase us. Hopefully those don't matter at all. I'd have to mess up quite a bit for that to matter.
I'm not worried about it. They seem
Yeah.
a little slow for your pace.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Really, once you get past the beginning, it should be straightforward. So people will say like, oh no, this one's easier, which I think is like technically not true. Like if you were to give me one shot to get through both of them, I think that this one's technically a little bit harder, but it's the same thing basically. Some of these saws are like a little bit closer together, so it's not exactly the same. I think this one has like an extra
There's like
super
a
saws.
teeny bit difference. Yeah.
All right. If you were being a very observant person, you might have noticed that in Rapture, I actually didn't do all 20 of the levels.
What?
And that's for, I was about to say a very good reason, but it's actually for like a moderately good reason. And so I described Warp Girl before, so when you get Glitch Girl on the same level as a Warp Zone, you don't have to beat the level twice. And so if we were to get Glitch Girl here, it would save us like 8 seconds. We didn't.
No.
And so it's like a 3% chance that that happens, which is pretty low. You could argue that you should not do that. It's like a half-second slower. Just don't. But it also gives you an extra like level of RNG for Glitch Girl, which I like.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
that does raise your chance of like 52 to like 54%, which you could also argue isn't worth it. But what I argue it's worth it is because when you get that RNG, it is just so
It
sick.
feels so great
It is-
that
yeah.
you're like, I have to do it again. I have to keep doing it.
It's worth it.
I feel that.
And plus, it's like 8 seconds, even though you will rarely get it. You know, on that run where you do get that 8-second time save, it's awesome.
It's nice.
But we also have, with that same idea of getting Warp Girl, this one actually has the biggest time save to do that. It's like 20 seconds. It's at the very last level of the chapter. So in a way, I kind of like, I would much rather get Glitch Girl before that.
Yeah.
But, you know, if we were to get it on 520X, that would be so sick. This level is another, it makes you do it twice. We gotta go down here to get this bandage. It has that row of spikes in order for you to not just slide back up. You can technically actually do that, but I don't think anybody has done that without like save states or something. But basically it's a bunch of frame perfect slides that also are not super consistent. It's crazy. Maybe one day.
Maybe, when speedrun is still so far for this that you
Yeah.
have to go for it.
In 20XX. All right, scary jump right there. It looks so easy, but it is so scary. All right, now we're going to Dark Rapture. More Nyjah. I think this one is 0 Meat Boy. So bye-bye Meat Boy.
Goodbye.
He'll be back. Don't worry. This is one where a lot of skips with Nyjah, very fast. I thought this was the light version, so I did the wrong strat. That happens to me a lot. Oh, cool. We get to do the right strat. That's
All right,
awesome.
here we go. Yeah, now we get to do it again. It's all good.
All right, we just go into here and do a little... Oh, my goodness. I swear the hitboxes today they're being mean.
They're being a little silly.
It knows that I'm at a marathon.
Yes, the games do know. They're aware.
Okay, this one's really mean because it has these, like, gravity orb things, and it's pushing you down into it. So it's really difficult and precise. But, all right, it's really just that right side that's super tough. I should say that kind of stuff after I finish levels, though.
Yes. Maybe, just maybe. Sometimes it gives you the confidence to get it, and then sometimes it's like, oh no.
Sometimes you just feel silly just dying and being like, oh, this isn't bad.
By the way, next level.
Yep. This level, sort of at the bottom, we're gonna see just like how fast Nyjah can be horizontally. So you're basically, you can dash once you're on a ceiling, like immediately. So if you can chain together dashes, man, that Saw Blade today just wants to hang out.
It's really having it out.
Oh, let's go. We
Nice.
got past
Okay,
it. All right,
cool.
and then right here is what I'm talking about.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
Just dashing through it.
I love it.
That float thing I didn't really describe, but it's basically like an auto jump trick that we use. It can help you float. I'll do it again later. I don't know exactly how to describe it because I'm not in. I feel like when you're good enough at games sometimes, you feel just like, I should know more about how this game works. And instead you're just kind of like, I don't know, I pressed the button.
You just know how to do it.
Yeah.
Listen, how it works doesn't matter. As long as you you get through it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you hold down, you know, dash, and you hold down jump, pause, and then let go of both, you can float. That's all I know.
Okay.
That's all you need to know, really. Knowing more might be dangerous.
Exactly.
I don't know.
We don't need that kind of forbidden knowledge.
All right. This level's super notorious because at the end of it, there's those two, like, zombie boys. And the zombie boys are, like, RNG. Not in a way that, like, really affects the time of the run. But at the end of it here, they can just sort of be a nuisance.
Okay.
And we're going to, hopefully they're not going to be a nuisance. Let's see. Okay, maybe. Let's see. All right, they're fine.
Oh my god. Again, you say the thing right before you get past it. Oh, it'll be fine.
I missed the button. Like, I was trying to press the button again, and my finger just did not. It pressed the side of the controller. All right.
Incredible. Never learn.
No, I never will. Okay, I just ran into that. Here at this part, we're going to, like, dash over one of these saws that's going back and forth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was clean. Oh, that's nice. You can just retrace your steps there.
Yeah,
Thinking you were going to have to go
exactly.
around, and that would have been mean.
Oh, dang. So right here, we're going from the beginning, and we're trying to do, like, a little U-turn up here. If I can get it. No! Okay. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Please.
Key,
I
need you, please.
What I think is funny is... Oh, whoops. That was a miss. Okay, thank you, game. Thank you
Oh
so
my
much.
god.
That was a gift. I was on the wrong
They
cycle.
took pity on you.
Yeah, it really did. One thing I think is funny about this game is the hitboxes for like keys and buttons is so generous. And sometimes I'll be like, I'll complain. I'll be like, how did I not touch it that time? And I look at it and I still agree that like, how did it not say that I touched it? But I'll be like so far away that I'm sure that people like watching the game, like, what do you mean, dude?
What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly.
You're like clearly not touching it. Why do you want it? Okay. Uh-oh.
Why are you like this?
Okay.
Get away from Miss.
Yeah, these guys will chase you. They go faster the closer they are.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Does matter. Uh-oh. So that right there, that can happen when you die and then the level respawns. They can go to the wrong place. You saw them there in the correct place. They're in the wrong place again. If you don't die, that never happens. But if you do die, sometimes they'll just respawn in the wrong place and you have to die. You cannot beat the level.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of the many mysteries of Meat Boy. All right, we are 5 levels away from the end of the... Oh, gosh. From the end of this, and we have not seen Glitch Girl.
Yikes. would
But
be
that
nice.
does mean that we have the chance for that 520X.
That's
so,
true. That's true.
All
That's
right.
the point.
Very fun bandage here. It's like in the ground. We have to carry this rocket. Oh my goodness, we were like picking
Oh,
this
so
off.
I see what you have to do. Right.
There we go, right onto it.
Nice.
I can't believe that first one didn't hit. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, I messed. Oh my gosh, I gotta go repress it. And I died. This game is like, especially with Meat Boy, it's really easy to go and like fix your mistakes. Really fix them, go really fast. With Nyjah, it's not so much in levels like these because you can't dash a lot.
Because it matters your momentum that you're carrying through, and it seems much harder to make backups.
And Nyjah kind of like is like a brick in terms of the like movement, not dash mechanics. Okay, we're gonna try to not hit these saws on the way, or not saws, rockets on the way back.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
It's pretty precise. No, I need to, please. One thing that I'm very jealous of is platformers that have a retry button.
Yes.
Because, oh, did I?
Hit the key.
I didn't get the thing.
Oh. It's winnable.
I don't know. Yes.
Okay.
No.
I wanted to see that. I want to see that.
That would have been. I've never done it like that before. I'm surprised it worked.
I mean, I don't know if it
There
worked.
we go.
It just happened. I mean.
Oh, whoops. Oh. All right.
There you go. Nice job.
Still no. Whoops. Uh
There's
oh.
still no glitch girl here. It's funky.
Missed the dash. Okay.
Do we maybe have time for a donation in here?
I think so.
All right, let's do it.
We got $5 from Willie Dilly. Ball Shredberg could never finish this run. Loving the commentary. Good luck on that level with the stuff.
True.
You have very accurate explanations here.
All right. If we get glitch girl here, it would be huge.
That would be so good. Please.
Biggest no. Okay. Well, it was because glitch girl clearly wasn't there. So
No.
we
That
had
you're
to.
right. You felt it in your soul. And
Yeah.
This was all intentional and intended.
Okay, we're gonna do a little clip in here.
Oh, nice.
No, it's not there.
No.
Which is not the biggest, but you guys will get to see what I mean by grinding. This one actually has the slowest grind of any chapter. It is the worst one to not get glitch girl in while just playing through it normally.
Right.
Okay. This warp zone is like second longest one. It's kind of funky. A lot of this game is designed in terms of like with Meat Boy being able to just like stay fast and keep going and keep going and keep going. This warp zone sort of like breaks that. There's a lot of starting and stopping just on the way that it works. So it's a little bit funky. But this next level we get to use like a fan and I don't know. It's got one of these really funky bandages that you can see up there. Hopefully we get it first try. Let's see. Easy.
Nice.
Gonna try to go over a saw here. Nope.
Oh.
You don't want to hit the side of that.
Yeah, it kind of ruins your momentum there.
I just barely did not have enough. No. There we go.
Nice.
And there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
I say that. That's like half of the level.
No, you were just talking about that trick. You weren't talking
That's
about
true.
the rest of it.
That's true.
That trick was nice, and there you go. You got the level.
That's true. Thank you. All right. Oh gosh.
Oh.
This one is like, you just gotta stay your. I really am on this kind of like messing up some of these things that normally I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, that's easy,
how
it's straightforward.
It's
Everything
always
that I
things
was
you're not
like,
thinking about.
yeah, I don't need to practice that. What are you talking about? You just the whole day, you just go on the fans.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, so here we're gonna see a grind for Glitch Girl. Again, Glitch Girl is like the 6 in 106. We're gonna use Run Man. So this is actually from an old Maddie Thorson game.
Let's go.
Back from like the 2000s. I've never played it.
I haven't either.
But yeah, we're just gonna, oh, there we go. That's not bad.
Okay, that was like
5 attempts.
okay.
Yeah. There's like so I described it earlier in terms of your RNG as your chapter completion percentage over 2001, which is true, unless you have 100% of the chapter, and then it's 1 over 11 just straight up. So it goes from like, I don't know, 5% at best to
Much better.
9%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right.
it was quick for you to complete those levels.
All right, let's get out of Rapture, my favorite part of every single run. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yay!
And now we're gonna go to Dark Hell, banger music for sure, and just honestly favorite part of the run.
Awesome. I'm excited to see it.
This is like that last chapter. If I'm going really fast, it's like an 8-minute segment. I'm sure it was like 12 minutes here, but this one, even if I'm going slow, it's like 5 minutes long.
Okay.
It's
so
one of
pretty
those
snappy.
things where like, this chapter I think is so good because it's so short, but sometimes I'm like, man, I wish that like there was more of this.
You want more because it's a really cool part of the run. The levels are intense. Like,
Yeah, but
that's
if there
cool
was
content.
more, it would not. Okay, Nyjah, you're gonna have to cooperate right now.
If there, yeah, it's a balance of like, if there was more, would you like it as much?
Exactly.
Or is it just like the perfect amount?
There we go. We got that.
Nice.
No.
Hey, Trevor, don't say nice until you beat the level.
All right,
All
here
right.
we-
You want to wait? We're gonna wait on this one.
Nice.
Nice.
We did it. Let's go.
Okay. We're learning. We're learning.
Okay. All right. That one, so you can get like a float if you're a little bit late on your dash there, so I just needed to be a little bit earlier. Okay, let's hopefully, okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, Nyjah on this one is just gonna like float above a bunch of these. Here you need to be a bit careful of not being too fast. Oh gosh. This one you need to make sure that you are very fast. Okay. I make sure here that I'm not getting Glitch Girl. I kind of don't want Glitch Girl because it's hard to beat this level with Nyjah. But at the very bottom, you can see there's like a warp zone that I'm trying to get into.
Oh.
It's very
yeah,
precise.
Yeah.
Nyjah, please. There we go.
Ooh, nice. That's rough.
All right. Whoa, okay. Just over jumping, that's fine. Uh-oh. Okay, so you do have lives on these. Let's not game over. All right. I'm gonna focus harder than I ever have in my entire life. Let's go.
Nice.
Fortunately, your lives reset per level.
That's good.
I'll probably be good
I was
with those.
nervous a little bit. What happens if you game over there?
You have to
Oh.
restart all of it. It's fine. Thank you for giving. No, please.
Yeah,
please.
that one you can blame me. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. No, we're good. I'm not worried.
I'm just adding to the tension,
I'm not worried. Yeah, this is just for
just for show.
all of it is for show.
Okay, we got.
Hey, we're not done yet, okay?
Wait, yeah.
Okay?
All right, let's go. You got to really make sure to not hit Bandage Girl here because you need to grab this bandage.
Right.
There we go. We're out of it. Toughest warp zone of the game. We got it. Woo!
We were not stressed out at
No
any point
game
during
overs?
that.
No,
We are professionals over here.
truly. Okay, got Meat Boy again for a level. All right, that's it. Bye, Meat Boy.
Bye, Meat Boy.
Technically, you can do that level faster with Nyjah. It's extremely difficult, though. I think I hear Glitch Girl, but one... Oh, yep, I do. Oh, gosh, I messed this up. I
Does that mean Glitch Girl's gone?
That does mean Glitch Girl is gone.
Dang.
You missed one dash on there, and then your entire strat is just not the same.
Yeah, makes sense.
There we go. That's the strat.
Nice.
We just unlocked Captain Viridian from VV.
From V?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Not gonna use. Very useless in this run.
Aww.
When I go, I'm trying to do this whole game deathless, which if you're watching this run, you're like, he's trying to do this deathless. I get to use Captain Viridian in that one, so it's better.
Okay, that's cool.
I got it down to 6. I'm hoping soon to start attempts of that again and get to 0.
6. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, and like half of those deaths were like pretty, I don't know. I was kind of like, I should just finish a run, please. I'm trying to hit the thing there in the middle. There we go. You have to like spin around that laser right at the beginning. And so those lasers actually have like a half second where they are not active at the beginning of the level. So you have to get it then. Once that laser activates, you would have to do a very slow strat. So, okay, how did that one happen?
Everything's fine.
Okay, we got it. Fortunately, so one question that comes up a lot is there are A+ times for the dark levels, but they don't actually matter for speed runs.
That's good. That's nice.
So you don't have to worry
A
about
little
it.
less pressured about it.
Yeah, exactly. In general, it doesn't really matter. If that happens, you're gonna like lose the time. The ones with bandages, there's a few where you're not going to get the A+, and on those ones, we're just going to timer glitch it. I think that there's one coming in Dark Salt that we do. Okay, we still have not gotten Glitch Girl. We're like 4 levels.
Hopefully we'll get to see her soon.
Big skip right here. We're going to use Nisha to like go under.
Ooh.
There we go.
That was really clean. Nice job.
Okay. If we get on this last level here, oh no, what is happening? Am I taking too much time? I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, this last level, it would be cool if Glitch Girl came up, but it's also like one of the hardest beginnings. Theoretically, you could grind there. But I don't know. It's one of
just difficult.
Yeah, the thing about it is that this game will like eat your dash sometimes when you're like going off of a platform. Okay, we get to grind again. I believe this one's 4-9.
Okay.
Here we get to dash into lava. Always been a dream of many people.
This is
I know.
content right here. I got time for a donation.
Yep.
Well, just a couple of reminders. We do have the bid wars for Dark Souls, which are the Name the Player bid war. Currently, Dark Soul is in the lead, but if your favorite name is John Dark Soul, then go ahead and rate that.
Oh.
Then we got the Choose the Ending bid war, and so that's going to be chosen right at the end of the game.
Who's winning that one?
Currently, they're half and half.
Oh no. So my choice can still win.
We gotta get that the choice there.
The dark something.
People more informed than Dark Souls than us.
Yeah.
Figure that one out.
I'm really looking forward to that ending. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna move on to Dark Salt. Dark Salt's got a bunch of clips with Nisha, so that's fun. It's also got like a route strat that I think I'll go for. The other day I went for it and it just like could not have gone any worse. So because it couldn't have gone worse, it'll go great today.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh no, well, I don't want that other one. Each time you jump off of a wall, you re-get your vertical speed when you're in this like float state.
The floaty, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit that wall though. Yeah, another
Nice.
clip there. Yeah, this Dark Salt in general probably has the most like skips per level of any of the.
That's fun.
So it really gives you. This one is like super precise. Let's try to. Oh gosh. These conveyors are like super glue. Once you're on them, it's so difficult to get off. Okay, there we go. Since we've played these other levels before, we're actually going to go back to the map, and those are done. And so we're going to do a very silly strat that could theoretically save us a good amount of time. And I've described Warp Girl like 4 times already. But if we get Bandage or the Glitch Girl on the same level as the Warp Zone, you can see the Warp Zone over there to the right.
Yeah, it's fun.
You only have to beat the level once. If I get this within the first like 15 times, I'm good with RNG. Oh, okay, so that was probably within the first 15
I feel
times.
like that was around there, yeah.
Okay, that level, or that rocket specifically has been...
It's kind of out for you.
Okay, so that was good RNG.
Nice.
There we go.
All right.
We take that.
We'd love to see it.
So I need to remind myself, this is actually probably one of the harder glitch levels of the game.
Yeah.
Specifically this middle section there, you can sort of see it. We have to unlock it first, but it is just like one jump, spikes everywhere, pretty precise. Okay. These rockets here, and on this one, like, if it just is very slightly different. These rockets are in like frame rules that it starts counting like on every single level that a rocket is in, so it's not like you just enter and it's the same one. So since rockets have existed in levels before that, it's just kind of random on when they shoot. It's the same thing with this one, so it can be just a little bit, yeah, like right there.
Gotcha.
It's like not really in my oh gosh.
We're good, we're
That's
good.
how you do it. There we go.
Good. No
This level
problem.
this level has a fun one. We're just gonna stand here in the air. I don't know why this works, but it does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'm not questioning it. I too like to just float in the air.
Same. Gotta be one of my top 10 hobbies. Gotta destroy that dust block there. Very important. And this level is like the epitome of these rockets being inconsistent. They're gonna actually behave this time. That's awesome. But sometimes they can just
Because you
go
called
crazy.
him out for it. They were like, actually, I can be nice.
That's true. And so now on this one, we already got Glitch Girl.
Wow.
We got the warp zone done.
Chilling.
Yeah,
What we
we're
got
gonna
to
do
do?
great.
Yeah.
We just gotta finish the
gotta
rest
win
of the 11 levels.
Yeah.
This one's got this fun clip.
Oh, sweet.
This one, you just jump through these saws. Goes really fast.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun skips.
There is technically a skip in this one, but it's kind of ridiculous. You can use the float to go in between those saws.
I figured it was something silly of squeezing in there, but I don't know.
It is like somewhat consistent, but it's one of those where you have to get it within like your first like 2 or 3, or else it doesn't save time.
Yeah.
And it's just not that kind of consistent. Okay.
Oh, okay. These ones seem like the most infuriating. Just have
That
to
is
wait.
correct. That is
Cool,
true.
okay, wow, I'm right.
A lot of mistakes, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, that happens. And then what on this one, it's just kind of like, okay, I waited 10 seconds for like the part of the level challenge.
Exactly.
Fortunately, a lot of this doesn't have it. Like right here, we skip a lot of waiting thanks to Nyjah. And part of what makes Nyjah so fun in this run, you don't have to worry about like half of what's intended. Uh-oh, okay. If I mess up, I try to float from the beginning here, but if I mess it up at the beginning, it's like random chance whether I live. Let's see. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, this level has been, look, it's been an adventure for me. Okay, I clipped through that.
Yeah, you went.
That wasn't my fault.
You
No,
did-
what is happening?
Was that one your fault?
No.
Okay, cool. Just
There
checking.
we go.
Just checking.
That's not even supposed to be the hard part. It's supposed to be this. Okay, there we got that. Cool.
Nice.
But we got to dash into here. Oh, there we go.
No
Easy.
problem.
It's because I got my deaths out of the way on those clips.
Yeah, the weird clips at the beginning, exactly.
Oh. Okay. Here we just got to stay on the ceiling a little bit. There we go. All right, we are like one bandage away now from unlocking a crazy character.
I'm excited.
Do you have any guesses?
Of the new character?
Yeah.
Can
Think
it-
about
can
indie games from like 2005 to 2010. Like name like a really big indie game character.
See, the problem is I don't know when anything came out.
Oh, okay.
But can it just be Madeline Celeste? That's what I want.
That would be cool in like a time travel type.
Yeah.
Capacity.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that if this game with the guest characters came out today, it would be Madeline Celeste.
Who is
But-
it? Who is it?
We'll see. And
Okay.
whoa.
Y'all can get your guesses in.
Yeah, get your guesses in. I'll give you another. There is a global Twitch emote of this character.
Oh.
Okay, please don't die.
I am pondering.
That's right. It's Steve Minecraft.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Incredible.
A lot of runs that you're not going to be able to see Steve Minecraft used, but I think that we can. I think that we can squeeze in some Steve
Yeah,
Minecraft
we can make an exception for this. For the fans.
for the fans.
Okay,
Because
okay.
we also have to get Ogmo still.
I know.
And so there's actually a really cool strat here where we use Minecraft Steve, and we go. Normally, have to wait for that warp zone, but we just go and clip through. So actually, Steve saves us like 4 seconds. Thank you,
Thanks,
Steve.
Steve.
And then we got Ogmo. This is another Maddie Thorson character.
Love Ogmo.
I think that. No, I guess like Derek Yu also got 2 characters in this. With Nyjah is from a Derek Yu game, Aquaria, and then not in this version, but in the console version of the game, there's Spelunky from
Oh, nice.
Spelunky.
Spelunky from Spelunky.
Yeah, might have heard of it. All
I love all the references. It's very fun.
right, let's go. All right,
Nice job.
huge. All right, now we're going to get to the end of the game, and we're right there.
Yeah. Just
So-
cleaning up this last chapter, right?
Yep. The thing with this is, we've seen how the RNG has affected this run. It's had its ups
It's
and
been an
downs.
adventure, It's been
In-
an adventure.
This is the part of the run where the RNG matters the most.
Okay.
Not only are we not going to be completing the chapter before we get Glitch Girl, which means that we'll always have like 4% or less, but the chances of it just going up normally, like just playing through it, is something like 15%, 12%.
I see.
So when you are running this, like, you need to, like, compared to gold, even if you play perfect, just assume you're going to lose 30 seconds.
Got it.
But if I were to get it, if you get it on 6.5 or the first try on 6.3, you can save some time. So I actually am doing this out of order. You can be like, well, why are you doing 6.4 and 6.5 before the rest of them? And you'll see in a minute. Okay, I'm going to miss that again. I missed the light
That
version.
platform's rude.
It is rude. I'm just like a little bit late on it, I think. Okay, let's see. If you sing "Let's See," oh no, it doesn't help you.
Let's see.
You gotta, yeah, maybe asking more quizzically.
Let's
you know?
see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
No, that doesn't work.
Okay. How else can we say it?
I don't even know. There's
Maybe
no
the
other
crowd
way.
can say it when we get there. Okay,
Let's
you all have
see.
to say "Let's see" when we get there. It's the power of the crowd. Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay,
We got it.
there we go.
Thank you. All right, we did not get Glitch Girl. All right, we're gonna do 1 through 3 now. Hopefully, Glitch Girl pops up.
Please, please be nice to
If not, it's
us.
gonna be very fun. On the beginning of 6.3, you will just, retry over and over and over. The most retries I've ever had was like 120. That takes about 2 minutes of retrying to get it. Let's see. You can see Bandage Girl from the beginning here. Nope. So we are gonna do a little bit of grinding.
Fun.
Okay. Just a little bit off. There we go. I'm at least getting that. That's cool. The game wants you to like land on top of that, but if you just move over a little bit, you can do it all smooth and suave. Feels good.
Very nice.
Okay. This is one of these levels where most of the time when I like get past the beginning, I'm like, oh, straightforward. This run has been so mean that take nothing for granted.
Exactly. You gotta play every part of the level like it's the hard
All
part
right.
of the level.
So yeah, I'm running off of this until Bandage Girl looks like she's glitched. That can take. Oh, there we go. That was good RNG.
You didn't even have time to be like, oh, that can take forever.
Yeah.
She showed up. Very
There we
nice.
go. Okay, let's not. Oh, okay, whatever. I messed that up. That's fine. There's a little skip and like a slide under a door. That's fine.
Yeah, we want to just play this safe because we want to get Glitch Girl, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with how the RNG works on that one. I think that the RNGs would say that you would expect it within like 20 tries.
Okay.
But, with how statistics works, that does mean that you can actually lose. You have a pretty good chance of losing a lot of time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It looks like you can slide under the door there, but if you try to do it...
You will die?
Yeah, you will get smushed, unfortunately.
That is sad.
All right, the next level is a Mario 3 reference, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. We're going to be seeing that run later.
That's true.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I got an airship.
Love it. This is cute.
Got to go just under that saw blade. And this game has 2 final bosses, so we're going to do the final boss right now.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, it is basically the same thing as the first boss. There's more saws in the way. You can sort of see that even here. But the strat is exactly the same.
That's nice.
We're going to go, and we're going to go over these saw blades. Make sure that this one doesn't hit us. And then we're going to go to the end of that button. And of course, buttons make you invincible in this game.
Very nice.
So we can just chill there. Yeah, thanks. Who to thank? Who to thank? Thanks to the whole Meat Boy community, everybody that helps me out. Thanks to my Twitch chat. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Thanks to my wife for supporting me just playing this game in a lot of my free time. Appreciate you. Thanks for being on the couch.
It's been a great time. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah.
Super happy to be here.
All right, let's finish this off. This is actually like a pretty challenging level, I think. The light one is, you do it a few times, you got it down. This one stays a bit rough, but let's see. That you don't want to run off like that. I don't know the cycle. I'm gonna wait for that guy to go. Okay, one more, we're gonna fall.
It's good to take it, take it safe.
Yeah,
Take
I'd
your
rather
time
do that.
there.
All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing, and that is time.
Nice job.
There we go.
Well done.
Okay. Oh,
Don't forget you have the incentive. Don't leave.
I do.
You can't get
Also,
up.
does anyone, you can guess the deaths in this chat. How many times do you think I died? I'm going to guess like 220. You have like 10 seconds to guess because I'm going to the stat.
195.
195?
Anybody want to take a guess? Yell it out.
I heard 212.
212, let's see. 160.
Hey, you are exaggerating. It was a
That's
great
true.
run.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, I do need to delete the save and go to desktop. Do you need?
All right. Well, then I think we'll set that up and then be back.
Okay.
Alrighty. We do have a quick donation from Samwise with $10. Love that GDQ Express is back. GDQ height. This Super Meat Boy run is fantastic. Love seeing one of the hardest games I've ever played totally destroyed. Good work, Shredbird. Let's give another round of applause to Shredbird, please.
Where's the delete button? All right. Here we go. Okay. Make sure this is all deleted. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so this is the fastest this game has ever been completed at like any marathon, definitely GDQ. It is very, very weird. It is very difficult to describe exactly what I'm doing, but basically I'm manipulating the memory address that the game is in. So as we saw before, there's 2 bandages in these warp zones. And so that's what the game expects you to leave, is with 2 bandages. And so it's writing those temporarily to a memory address. That way it doesn't say, you know, basically you need to have beaten all 3 of these levels in order for this bandage to get counted. But I'm gonna play this again and get 3 of them. So that's gonna basically rewrite the memory to where the 3rd bandage memory address is the same one as the current chapter memory address. And so what happens is once you beat a level with bandages, it will then rewrite that bandage to -1. So it says, okay, you beat it. It's at -1. So right now I'm in chapter -1.
Oh.
So what I need to do is I need to go in here and I need to beat the level once. Oh gosh, I can still get it. I need to beat it 3 times while grabbing the bandage. So that's 1.
Okay.
Try to do it much. No, please.
Just show us a different strat every time. Keep it.
Oh gosh,
mix it up.
I think I can. I think I can die. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I've never actually died doing this. So no.
We need that.
Meat Boy. Meat Boy. It's your birthday, but I need you to behave, buddy. All right, 3.
Okay.
And so what this is going to do is it's going to, for whatever reason, oh, it's fine, unlock this glitch level. And I don't know why it unlocks the glitch level, actually. I have made a whole video like 2 years ago explaining why this happens. But what I've found over the past 2 years is that you actually forget things even if you made a 20-minute video of it. So if you want like a really good explanation of what's happening, you can go check that out on my YouTube channel.
See Shredbird from 2 years ago.
Yeah, see me from 2 years ago. But as we do that, it's going to unlock the end. Basically, what we did is we rewrote memory addresses to say that we need to unlock Chapter 5. It tricked the game into thinking that it was in a different chapter than it really was, and that we were in different levels than we really were. And with that, it lets us go directly to the end and beat the game in like 5 minutes.
Dang.
So nothing really special is happening here in the end. We are just beating it normally. So a lot of the times when people will grind out this category, it's almost as a way of like, you know, I need to grind the end, but I also want like a category to like play around with. And so this is what they'll choose.
That's pretty fun.
There's another category in this. So I'm just doing wrong work, but there's another way that you can get it that's even crazier. So this game needs to run at 60 frames per second. If not, things go wild. Animations go faster and all of this. In general, it's just kind of unplayable, but that makes the game faster because every single time you're like entering a chapter, your animations will go faster. There's also a thing called alt glitch, and that makes the game freeze, and that lets you can like walk through walls and beat levels in like seconds, even more so than with Nyjah. I think the world record in that is like less than 90 seconds.
What?
Yeah, it's,
Oh my goodness.
it is wild. That's also one of the older Meat Boy records of all time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get it this time first try. Let's go.
Yes, the redemption arc.
Okay. And now we're at the final boss.
Jeez. Okay.
But yeah, that's what happens when you rewrite things to memory addresses.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that really the thing is there on that warp zone, all you have to do is press space when you touch Bandage Girl. It has to be spacebar. And it will make the replay screen pop up and you can replay the level.
So interesting.
There's a lot of things you can do with that. You can start unlocking characters early. You can, get yourself some achievements that maybe you didn't actually get. There's a lot of stuff you can do with memory address rewriting. It's really cool. There's you can make the percentage counter go up to I don't know, a lot.
Much more than, yeah, that's so interesting.
You can play as Dr. Fetus, which is cool. He's basically invincible. The only way that he can die is falling through a hole. You can do that. I've never done that actually. I should do it one day.
You should.
You have to go and get a bandage 34 times or something like that. After doing that whole process, in order for it to happen, it is kind of wonky. But yeah, we're here at the
end of the end.
The end of the end. The fastest that this game has been. The fastest this game has ever been completed at GDQ.
That's true.
By at least 10 minutes. All right, let's get this. Let's not hit that saw blade this time.
Yeah. Nice.
Easy.
Oh, that was clean.
And that is time. Yeah.
Wow.
Again, it's very difficult to that video that I made explaining is 20 minutes long. So explaining exactly what happens in that is impossible. But yeah, you can guess deaths on this one too. I think it was 2, but you can do that. But yeah, that's it for me. Let's see how many times I died really quick. It was 4. I think technically there's 4. We'll do it. I won't explain. Thank you so much for having me. Awesome. Excited for Dark Souls.
Me too.
All right, let's give another round of applause to Shredbird. Thank you so much for the showcase of Super Meat Boy. Yeah, we got $15 from Cactus. Let's go, Shredbird. Amazing watching you zoom through these super difficult levels. This is going toward the Dark Lord Dark Souls ending with a smiley face. All right, so we're going to be taking a quick break. So see you on the other side. Welcome back to GDQx at TwitchCon at Las Vegas Convention Center. We are benefiting able gamers. Able gamers enable players with disability to participate in the video game world we love. Just a couple of donations. $50 from Anonymous saying, love to see the community doing so much good. Good luck to all runners, less than 3. We got $50 from Nick saying, good luck runners, always happy to see more GDQ. More GDQ for you and me. We got $10 from Comet626. Good, that says, good job, Shredberg. Yeah, great job. Can we get another round of applause for Shredberg? Woo! Okay, we got $50 from Code Yanagi with no comment, but thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. Okay. Before we go to the interview, just want to say that this is the end of my shift for today. Thank you so much for having me, and hope you all have a great day. Aloha. Oh, wait, sorry, and one more thing. We have a private interview with Frozen Flygon. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I have traveled much different couches today, and here I am on the prize couch at TwitchCon. I'm so excited. My first time here at TwitchCon at Games Done Quick Express, showing off some amazing prizes. Reminder, you need to get your donations in before the end of stream today for everything that I'm going to be showing you. And I'll just let you know now, you want to just put in a $50 donation, and that'll cover everything I have to talk to you today. So without further ado, let's get started talking about some amazing prizes that we have. So first and foremost, I think I want to talk about one of my favorite prizes I've ever seen. This tiny little Lancer 3D painted sprite given to us by Explosive Action. It is, 3D printed, hand painted. It also, I'm pretty impressed, has the signature from the artist and a bunch of information about sending this in to GDQ Express. I love this $5 minimum donation. We also have 2 coins here from Cute Monster Prop. We have Dark Souls coming up next. And so we have Sunlight Medal from Dark Souls, and a Mario coin from Super Mario World, of course. And so these are both $5 minimum donation. Thank you, Cute Monster Props, for sending those out to us. Talking about Dark Souls, that's going to be the last run we have for today. More Dark Souls prize to talk about here. We have this adorable wooden standee. The Lord of Wooden standee has the bonfire, and it actually comes out. You can see from the game. I really, really like this one. You can put it right next to your computer stand while you're playing the game. $10 minimum donation. Esclair Studios always sends us out fantastic prizes. Thank you so much for this. We have a few Undertale-related prizes, as you can see. Sans hanging out with us. But before I talk about that one, we have a $10 Undertale Sans print sent to us by Vats of Goop. First of all, the lighting on this is absolutely incredible. If you've done the Sans fight, you know it is just one of the most memorable boss fights I have ever done before. And it even has the little fight UI at the bottom. It's so incredible. This print is fantastic. Thank you, Vats of Goop, for sending this out to us. We have my 2 friends sitting here. We've got Shovel Knight and the Enchantress, sent to us by the developers of Shovel Knight, Yacht Club Games. Thank you so much for sending these out to us. $15 minimum donation for the set of 2. They're so cute, and Shovel Knight actually comes with its own shovel if you win this. So thank you so much, Yacht Club Games, for supporting us here at GDQx. Another Dark Souls prize I want to talk to you about that just came in. We actually didn't have it until just now. From Cute Monster Props, this incredible Resin Essence Flask replica. I don't even understand how this is made, the detail in this. I love the color. Never really seen anything like this before. This is perfect for any Dark Souls fan. $20 minimum donation. Thank you again, Cute Monster Props. One of my favorite games is Hollow Knight. It's definitely my favorite Metroidvania. I keep playing it all the time with my friends when I do Archipelago, and this iconic scene where we're meeting Hornet for the first time, going into Green Path. It is signed by the artist Janelle Dumoulin. Thank you so much for sending this out to us. $20 minimum donation. This can be yours. You can hang it up. And I absolutely love this print. It is so fantastic. Thank you so much for sending this out to us. We have one prize that is a $25 minimum donation. It's super high quality. We have this Arctis Pro wireless headset. This is perfect for anyone who's looking to, play games. You don't have to be connected to your computer. It's just gonna be really nice for you to play all your games with your friends. $25 minimum donation. This is sent out to us by Anonymous. Really appreciate everyone who has sent prizes out to us for this event. All right, I did mention the Undertale blanket earlier. It's been sitting on set with us. The detailing in this is absolutely amazing. Also sent to us by the artist of the Hollow Knight print, Janelle Dumoulin. You got Sam staring right into the camera for you. This is our $50 minimum donation for this prize. And that also gets you to win everything that I've shown you today. Also, a really cool thing about this blanket, you can flip it over and it has the negative side. It's all blue. I absolutely love it. You definitely this is just a one-of-a-kind prize. $50 minimum donation. And if you put in that $50 today, $50 in tomorrow, $50 on our finale day Sunday, you'll be entered for our grand prize, this incredible chain mail in the Kingdom Hearts themed, sent in to us by the Chain Nerd. First of all, 17,000 chains were put together in perfect precision to make this prize possible. I've never seen anything like it. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, Kingdom Hearts speedrunner myself. $150 cumulatively. Make sure you get that in before the end of the weekend. So yeah, that's some of the incredible prizes we have. You can check out all the prizes at gamesdonequick.com. Click on the prize button. You can also see our schedule coming up. Of course, today we have Dark Souls coming up next, but we have 2 more days of GDQ Express with a ton of awesome games I know that you're going to want to check out. You can see all of our incentives, just everything you need to know about GDQx here at TwitchCon. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to see our day finale of Dark Souls. I know you all are too, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right, TwitchCon, let's make some noise. Come on. Woo! Those are some beautiful prizes. Yeah, I see some enthusiastic faces out there. Well, it is my pleasure to join you. My name is Conception, and it is my honor to actually be hosting our final run today, which is going to be of maybe one or two of you have heard of it, Dark Souls. Any Dark Souls fans out there? Any Dark Souls enjoyers? Ooh, okay, I see what you're here for. I see you all. Well, I am definitely excited to be here, but I also have a mission for us. That it goes for the people out there in the audience, as well as the people who might be watching at home as a part of our Twitch stream. Now, if you take a look at our donation total, we're currently sitting at $7,710. I think with the length of this run and what we have going on, that we can realistically break $10,000 by the end of this run. What do we think? Can we hit 10K? That was like a 9K clap. That was like oh, we almost made it, kinda. Can we make 10K? That's right. I love it. And of course, if you're not quite aware of what exactly we're raising funds for, we are, of course, raising funds for Able Gamers. Now, Able Gamers' mission statement is to create opportunities that enable play in order to foster inclusive communities, combat social isolation, and improve the quality of life for people with disabilities. And I can't think of many more worthy goals than that, as we're speedrunning games in order to make them more accessible for everybody out there who wants to enjoy them. I love to see it. Speaking of, we got some money coming in right now. $25 coming through from Triscap saying, excited to see Dark Souls live from Vegas. Shout out to you out there in the audience. Good luck to the runner. Absolutely. And speaking of, I think there's somebody in my ear here that's saying, it's about time. Are we ready for some Dark Souls? Let me hear you. All right, Rigol's gonna take us through Dark Souls. All bosses, show us how it's done.